My name is Mabel Ndaula, and I'm a partner with Deloitte in East Africa. In Uganda, I look after the advisory business, consulting in particular. Deloitte is one of the largest professional services firms in the world. And the beauty about a multifunctional firm like Deloitte is you can tap into a multitude of skills. In Uganda, we have been participating in the health system strengthening space for quite a while. And that's the reason why the Malaria Action Project for districts reached out to us. The reason why MAPD and that project made sense was we were delivering grants and contracts to stakeholders in the health space, including civil society organizations, national NGOs, some of the large ones you know, we've worked with them before, and we also worked with the district health teams. So MAPD is a malaria program looking at efficiencies in malaria and management of malaria, and we came in with the grants and contracts expertise. We also provided support in-kind grants to 52 district health management teams, obviously also in the area of efficiency, so things like equipment like laptops, training, a bit of training, and several others, which I can list. We contracted 2 medical health, professional health associations, the Uganda Private Midwives Association and the Uganda Pediatric Association, and through their members, they provided a whole host of services to several health facilities, private for profit, not the public. And the reason is it's really important for the management of malaria. It needs to be a cross-cutting service delivery. It can't just be government, Ministry of Health, and the health centers. The private sector has got to play. So our role was to, as MAPD's contract managers, bring on these 2 associations and fund them, obviously with Malaria Consortium, and oversee their delivery of training to private health professionals. They did things like support supervision to help them better manage. So training in how to engage children, pregnant mothers, and the likes in malaria case management.
Our key success actually was that the needs or the grants we provided were specifically identified by the beneficiaries. And so when they were provided, they created sort of a more improved ownership of the services that we provided. For example, some of the health facilities were not providing evening services because they didn't have light. So they came up with a request that they would like to be facilitated to get solar. So the moment we provided solar, of course, that in itself changed the whole spectrum of services. They were able to provide services at night, most especially for mothers who are delivering at night. You know, the concept of sustainability is not easy. And there is no one answer you can give regarding sustainability. However, in our approach to grants management, I said needs identification. To me, forms the basis for future sustainability of any activity you will do. The moment the community is able to identify their own needs, and you work with them to provide solutions, in the process you create ownership, right? So all interventions that we worked on under my portfolio, which is the grants, had involvement of 1, the beneficiaries themselves, 2, the district leadership, because they are the ones who prioritized. Even the health facilities that we worked with, it is the districts that really prioritized. They said, you go here, and you go here. I also talk about one of the health facilities which we did renovation. It is the same approach. The district is Ruwero, where we did this health facility. It's called Wabusana Health Center 3. They are the ones who provided the list. They say, if you want to help us with any renovation, go here. So we went to Wabusana Health Facility. we worked with the local leaders to agree on what we are going to do. And they were involved right from the beginning up to the end. The health facility is now completed, the renovation is completed, and it is due for handover. And actually, as we speak, they have gone back to the facility, so it is now done.
I come from a Deloitte, which is a professional services firm. I'm not a health expert, but I know enough about health, having supported service delivery programs, and I can bring knowledge. Knowledge management is shared. We're able to basically understand the Ugandan issues and bring in what we can tap from the different organizations. The other thing is the corporate companies have got to be involved. They have corporate social responsibility budgets, and they want to play into, they want to create impact as well. So do companies like Deloitte. We are here to make an impact that matters. And I think it's a two-way street. We have to, as corporate organizations, find ways to work with the government, to work with the donors, and put what we can into the pot. And likewise, the government needs to find a way to pull in the private sector players so that they're not relying purely on tax money that is squeezed into different, has to be divided into different sectors.
Our partnership with Ministry of Health was key because they provided all the guidance in terms of policy, in terms of key decisions to be made, and we were only part of that process. For me, the final message is whatever we have done as partners belong to the community. We were only facilitators. So for any project that comes, actually I would advocate for a similar approach, where the beneficiaries are at the center of implementation. Otherwise, you can come and do wonderful things. As long as people are not involved right from the beginning, you will leave and everything will stop.
Thank you so much for the effort you always put into the country and for trusting that partners such as Deloitte would come in and add to the journey that the Uganda government is trying to go on in malaria management.